The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Only one spot remaining in Conference Championship Weekend. Let's see who claims this. We're underway in the divisional round finale. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. Leading them out, a player known, yes, for that draft status, but also as a great methodical passer. I know you love this guy, Brock. The last pick of the 2022 draft, it's Brock Purdy.
There's not a guy on the field today who doesn't want to play his best football on one of the biggest stages. But in particular, this QB, he was on fire a week ago with 3 touchdowns, and he knows an effort like that again could put him in the conference title game.
First play, he's going to throw. Purdy on target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. This gets forward to around the 29. Donovan Wilson getting there for the stop.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They toss to McCaffrey, running left. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. That stop made by Donovan Ezeraku.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. Into the hands of Kittle. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. Escapes a defender. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Donovan Wilson picks it off. And the Cowboys take over as he records his 10th career INT.
First down 10 at their own 11-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. He cuts it right. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
First down, ball at the 36. Now running here with Jaden Blue. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, They played a huge role in that big old run.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. On the give, it's good. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the gun is Prescott. Completed over the middle. And he's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route for man coverage.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. Looking for somewhere to throw. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Aubrey puts it through. And that one's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, and a little early momentum with that field goal.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. San Francisco headed out for its 2nd possession of the game. They threw the interception on their opening drive, Brock, but that's wiped from their memory as they head back out now.
Yeah, it's got to be, right? When you throw that pick early, you've got to flush it. The defense helped with that, holding that offense on the other side to just a field goal and giving this offense now some hope as they take the field again.
And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that 1st down. Ball at the 41, 3rd and short.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's a 49er 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
18 at the Cowboys' 41-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Now set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Shotgun snap for Purdy. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
At the distance, but no good. It's gets that left upright. And they are unable to tie up this contest.
Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
Back out come the Cowboys for their second drive. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and 3. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clearer picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's 3rd down.
Spins out of one window. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle.
He's brought down at the 26. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. It's the Cowboys out in front. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll have it 2nd and 8. Now Purdy. He keeps it and takes off. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On the gun is Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on 1st down.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. They kick the running back in motion. 2nd and 10 now. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
On 3rd down, Purdy. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
He'll scrape together what he can on the return. He puts it back to the 20. The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Here's Williams to start the drive. It looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the 23. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. He completes it in traffic. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They're now set for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss, we've got 2nd and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Dak now from the gun. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Prescott here from the gun. Across his body, defenders there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hilton. And the 49ers take possession down inside the 30 after the interception. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's gonna be okay. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. Lucky call, Brock, but wrong situation there. The defense closes that sweep out behind the line.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Looking out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's brought in by Jennings. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a 49er first down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On the counter, McCaffrey. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
He will not score, but that does set him up front with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
McCaffrey will not score, and he's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Again, here's McCaffrey. And he gets in, touchdown! The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown! Tucker adds the PAT. And the 49ers take a 4-point lead.
Niners 7, Cowboys 3.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Who gets the handoff? yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Dak off the play fake. Prescott is hit. He lost the football. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That 2nd and 3rd level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, free that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. He's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. They stick with McCaffrey. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. The 49ers with a chance to add to their lead. They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. We've got a screen to the running back. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers grow their lead just before halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the 49ers drive their lead to 11.
14. Cowboys 3.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Cowboys about set to take over. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense has eaten, it's been a tough watch.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough 1st step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Trying again, following the sack. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Down to the air here. Here's a loft deep down the middle. It connects on the deep shot. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their 1st. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. The middle blue. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Here's second and goal from the 6. Throwing from the gun. He's got it! And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Third and goal, Prescott. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Aubrey puts it through, and that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The 49er offense headed out now late in the half. And up by 8, not expecting them to get too aggressive this close to halftime. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Purdy to throw it. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good for A.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
First down, Purdy to throw. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
He spikes it just before we hit 0, so they've got a chance now to add 3 here before we break on a long field goal attempt. No need for halftime. We'll just keep it right here and get started with the 3rd quarter. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. Dallas with its offense headed out for our first possession of the half. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. Second half starts with a run by Williams. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
At the 50-yard line.
Working from the pistol, Prescott. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. From the gun is Prescott. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. First down, here's Dak. Connects on the crosser. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to throw. Here's Dak. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. A 5-yard gain on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Cowboy first down.
They'll start to drive with blue. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns. And that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? Do you know who Steven is?
That's a good question. No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. You take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. And this is an important drive to get momentum back after that touchdown tied things up. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know by now, Kate, with this time we spend together these toss plays, the best way to defend them is to hit them before they get started. And that's exactly what the defense did.
So Reed the gift to McCaffrey. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. The tackle made by Mozzie Smith.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Starts his return from the 23. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Running to the right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. Takes out a 1-stop. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for Cowboys 1st down. They'll run this with blue. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high-percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss, just like that.
It almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. He has the first over the middle. And he'll he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
On first down, it's Blue. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Nick Bosa makes the stop.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Finds the in route complete. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
First down.
Dak now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Prescott here from the gun. Completes it again to Pickens. And they're going to be set up with first and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Williams will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain. And boy, does he know how to operate in it.
4-yard line.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's second and goal. Now Blue. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a lead just before the end of the third. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7.
49ers 14. Landon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. And they're a touchdown back, Brock, as they take over down 21-14. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Second and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's 49ers football, and they trail. Their playoffs hanging in the balance. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Dumped off to his running back. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
A loss of 1. It's now third and 9.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Lobs this up, left sideline, looking for something big. And he's there to send that one away
I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Pulled in at the 20. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expect the NAC defense to be looking for that on this series. Time begins with a run. It's Williams. Jukes one defender. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They get an even 10 on that play. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
First down, ball at the 36. Blue here from the pistol. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Dak to the air here. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here's Dak. Throwing the out route complete. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And the fair catch secure here at the 16. So here come the 49ers on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Now Purdy. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And this is going to be Cowboys football. And he's going to take it back. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14.
49ers 14. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Motioning Jennings left. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the gun is Purdy. Please left side there to Jennings. And then cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
2nd and 8. Hits him on the out route. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. It's a gain of 22. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
All set up now for 1st and 10. To throw again, it's Purdy. On him quick, and they bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 15 at the 27-yard line.
Trying again, following the sack. That's brought in by Jennings. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 6.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Looking to throw, Purdy. Complete beyond the marker. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers now within 1 score in the 4th. Christian McCaffrey to touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the 49ers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. The give, it's Blue. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Up the gut they go, Williams. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Now it's Blue. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
He's across midfield.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first.
4 yards.
May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Handoff running left. It's Blue. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the 4th. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. Offense to the line for second down. This time it's a passing play. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
And that will not be enough for a first down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Doesn't look like it has the leg, and it falls well short of the posts. And they fail to make this a 2-score ball game.
And hope still remains in the building, Kate. Not a 2-score game. In fact, a make there, well, it could have been a death knell. But the miss, you just see it breathe some new life into the opposing sideline.
The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Left side secured by Ayuk. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. We knew this was coming. All touchdowns are reviewed, especially late in a close game like this. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. On the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch. Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Back to throw. Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a 1-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Big moment here in this divisional round game, Brock, as they line up for 3rd and goal. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Here he is to throw. That one connects. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 4th down and goal.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs. He can't find the end zone. They stop him, and they'll still trail as they turn it over. Now, hang on. They want to take another look at this play, and a very important call coming up late in this game. So they sent it to a second set of eyes in New York, and the call on the field is confirmed. Here's Williams to start the drive. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Gained a little bit there. Kind of feels like a game of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room. No margin for error.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And they pulled off the rare and elusive road win in the postseason, which means their journey stays alive another week as they head to the conference championship, where they're going to get a shot to punch their ticket